I'm Max Dean and I'm gonna spill the beans. Today, we're gonna go over one thing that you can do to participate in, like, I don't know, say you get invited to a barbecue and you ask, like you always do, well, should I bring anything? And they always say, no, we got it, just show up. But then you don't wanna just show up, so you always bring beer or you bring ice. Well, now you can do this and it'll be better. I don't know. Check it out, we're gonna do something real simple. We're gonna make crispy treats, but we're gonna use Nilla Waffers and banana chips. And we're even gonna add a little bit of white chocolate to it. Can you see that? These are the three things you'll need for the dry part. And then a half a stick of butter. One of these. Thank God it wasn't on already, because it would have burned the shit out of me. A pan and your marshmallows, and you're good to go. So, we're gonna get started right now. Here you go, I'm about to spill the beans. I say it like it's gonna be happening all fast. Now we gotta wait for that to warm up for like 10 minutes. Alright, what we're gonna do, the recipe on the bag that tells you how to make Rice Krispie treats says to use 3 tablespoons of butter. On the packaging of the stick of butter, it is marked by the tablespoon. And I like the butter, so that's about 4 tablespoons is half. So we're gonna put half a stick of butter to melt our marshmallows in. And then the other smushed half of the butter, you can hide in the fridge. Remember to bring something to wipe your hands on besides your pants. Also, another good tip for you, since you're gonna be cooking, softening and melting, marshmallows, you don't want them to stick to this thing, instrument. What is it? It's a spoon, wooden, this is bamboo. So what you're wanting to do is use either the butter that you're putting in the pot or a cooking spray and spray pretty much the entire thing. That way when you're cooking it down, you can imagine, it's extra sticky and hot. It turns into sweet white lava, and you don't want to get that anywhere on you. So try to spray this as much as possible so it doesn't stick when you put all the ingredients together in there. It'll be much easier to work with. Make sure you don't cook it too long. If the butter turns brown, you might have to make gumbo. And add celery and onions and carrots, and then that's a roux, and then it's go to a whole nother party with that recipe. Alright. The butter's about melted. I've always used just 1 bag of marshmallows. You can use the cheap marshmallows. I got these because I'm being fancy today. Normally I would only buy the one that just says Mini Marshmellows on it. Doesn't even have a brand name. Here we go. Now, like I said, when these melt down, it's gonna take a few minutes. You wanna kind of stir it quite a bit, but it gets hot and sticky. And I don't know if you know what napalm is, but you don't wanna get that stuff on you, because it gets, and then it's out. It doesn't stop. It ain't like hot water touching you, where it stops burning right away. This stays, and it stays burning for a long time, so don't get this on you. I think a whole stick of butter should go in here, but when I used it, it stays gooey, too gooey, I think, and I think that the less butter, the less gooey. Even though the gooier treat, the better, I think. It's not a crispy treat when I make them, they're soggy treats. Like I like my ladies. Soggy. It's coming. You can put to this, so you don't ruin the person's kitchen. I'm in my sister Gina's kitchen today cooking, because if we were cooking in my kitchen, it'd be a whole nother video. It wouldn't be this. We wouldn't want to be eating anything out of it. It'd be like 9 cats jumping on things and cat hairs in it, and forget it. It's over. While you're letting the marshmallows melt? Is it melt? Boil? Cook down. When you let them get down on it, you can go ahead and open up all your other stuff. We're gonna use 2 boxes, but have 3 just in case. We got like a medium-sized little pan there, and so I think 1 box isn't enough. 2 boxes is probably right. 3 boxes would be too much. And you can break these up if you want to, like smash them up. Just crunch them in here, or leave them full. I'm gonna leave them full because we've never done it, so they might turn to mush. I'm having a feeling they might mush. Let's see how this works. And it'll turn to crazy quick. Like that was quick, and it was, and then now, yep. Can you see? Yeesh. Ooh, there's that sink thing is right there. It's all right. You get the idea. It looks like melted marshmallows. All right. Well, it's about right in rock and roll. I think you should turn off the heat at this point because you don't need it anymore. And then let's add our stuff. A bag of what are these? Nilla Wafers, then the banana chips, then another bag of Nilla Wafers. That way it kind of mixes even. And don't destroy the kitchen you're in because it's your sister's. Yeah, this is working out good without breaking them. This is gonna be like, they're gonna call me from Guinness and ask me, do I want to drink beer? Not Guinness, the record book, but Guinness to drink. Ooh. You know what? This is awesome because it kind of reminds me of like a deconstructed banana pudding kind of thing, right? Second box of these things. All of them. All of them. Look how simple this is. And you can, it costs what? If you go to the dollar store, you can get the cookies for a couple dollars a box, right? How much was it? I'd say the whole thing costs less than $10, right? Definitely less than $10. That's including the pan. Try to get as much combined as you can. It's kind of hard. Maybe we should have broken them up a little bit. Yeah, you can always break them inside the can, inside the pot. Is this a pot or a pan? Pot. Sometimes I feel like I smoke pot before I say things. And then, because it turns into cement real fast too. It melts real fast and then hardens relatively fast. So we're gonna just pour it in. And look how I say pour it in like it's just gonna pour in. It ain't gonna just pour in. You're gonna have to take some skills to get it into the skills thing. As I burn everything behind it. You should probably use 3 hands if you got them.
That looks good. It does kind of look like banana pudding.
Right? Like it looks like deconstructed. That part is hot of the thing. Oh, eek. I forgot what I was saying. Where are we at? What day is it? Shit, that was a good one.
Deconstructed.
Deconstructed banana pudding. And then just try to even it out while you have it in here. And while it's still warm. Dun, dun, dun. Man, that looks good. And I think that was perfect. 2 boxes and 1 bag of banana chips. And then your rock and roll.
Man.
And then you can eat this yourself. Next thing, we're gonna add some white chocolate chips right on top just to make it look like you know what you're doing, because you really don't. Try not to get them all over the kitchen because eventually they will go bad. Ooh. And you can always eat the stuff you drop. Booyah! That's easy. I just spilled the beans. That's too easy to make. How long did it take? I didn't even edit this. Yeah, right. It's super edited. But look how simple that is. And then you just pop it in the microwave or let it sit on the counter with something over top so that the flies don't get into it or the cats. And you show up at the barbecue with that, you might get yourself a girlfriend. That wasn't anything. What was that? Ooh. All right. I'm Max Dean. I just spilled the beans. Try it at home. Cheap and easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace and chicken grease. What was that? It tastes like a Ruffles.
I think
I think it was a potato chip.